Hello everyone and welcome to the Mikey Scott Studio YouTube channel. My name is Mikey and this is my basement recording studio in Penetanguishene, Ontario. Today I am joined by Ryzin of Truth. He's recorded this EP in the studio in the last couple of months. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey. I'd love it if you could tell us something about your musical journey.
All right. Yeah. So I guess I started playing a long time ago, probably grade 10-ish. Mm-hmm. I just grabbed a guitar, electric guitar for like $100, and just started playing on the edge of my bed. That's basically been my audience for a while, right? Just that type of thing. But I started off, I guess, with the poetry, that type of stuff. I was really into that and how lyrics can express, emotion and that type of stuff and beauty through writing. And then that carried on and started going into the music as well, which actually brings it up another level, another notch. So that's kind of where the musical journey started, is with the guitar mixed in with the lyrics and the songwriting and that type of stuff. So from there, it led me into just playing at campfires, that type of thing. I've done some stuff in like coffee shops and weddings, things like that. But nothing. My career as a first responder kind of drew away from that type of thing, like that. My art. And now I have a little bit more time on my hands, and I've been using it as like an outlet for emotion and that type of thing. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
So you recently recorded in the studio this EP, Ryzin of Truth, Infallible. It's 6 live tracks and 1 single. Can you tell us about how this project came to be?
Well, as I mentioned before, I have a career as a first responder, and just going through that, I guess like some of the songs here. Actually, if you look at the track list there are...
I'll get them on the screen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Technology.
I'll zoom in.
So Engine, actually, that song I wrote probably about 14 years ago now, maybe even a bit longer, right? So, but I utilized the music as my outlet for emotion and that type of thing. And while doing that, I was noticing, with everything I've gone through recently, the diagnosis with PTSD, that a lot of my songs are actually kind of geared towards that, just not on purpose. They're just coming out that way, right? Usually when I write a song, I'll find I'll be messing around with my guitar, right? And find a chord progression that I enjoy, that I feel captures what it is that I'm feeling that day. And with these songs, they kept on coming out, and I'm like, it was obviously this is something that's on my mind, right? And it was helping my family and my wife, me express those emotions and things that I'm having inside, like the struggles I'm having inside myself dealing with this. So I found that just because they kept on compiling, there's more and more of them. Like, well, it might help somebody else, right? So turning something negative into a positive thing to help others, I think it's something that's that someone should strive to do.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah. So your album touches on PTSD and its impact. What inspired you to focus on that thing?
Well, like I was saying, with my diagnosis of PTSD and that's the type of things I was going through, I found going through therapy and then having to trust a stranger with like intimate portions of your life, that type of thing. It's kind of difficult to be able to express yourself that way, for me anyways. So I just in the songs, I found they were coming out raw, they were coming out without any types of like borders to them, and there's no walls blocking your emotions at that point, because you're saying what you're feeling. It's basically coming out of your heart. So with those songs being compiled, and them not all of them, a lot of them were in relation to PTSD and its effects on my family and myself, and also like there's some stories of things that I've gone through, and just because all those things it was just something that's part of my life at this point in time. And so it wasn't a conscious choice, like, hey, I'm going to focus on this and this is what I want to do. It just kind of created itself, just because of my utilization of music as an outlet. Yeah. It's
amazing how a guitar does that. You just play some things and all of a sudden what's in your heart just pours out all of a sudden. And it's pretty raw. Type of way to express yourself, for sure. So was this project inspired by personal experiences solely, or from experiences of others as well?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd say it's both. The songs themselves they're from my perspective, and by no means am I speaking for everybody that's been diagnosed with PTSD. Everyone's story is different, and I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone else, but I have obviously I've experienced it. I've also had people that I work with that are going through similar things, and pretty much everyone that I've showed the album to or let listen to it, so that it's amazing and it encompasses the things that and their thoughts, their feelings as well. I find a lot of the first responders that I work with, there's like a little bit of emotional, almost like a wall in between them and what it is that they're feeling, and it's difficult for them to express themselves because a lot of them are kind of type A personalities, right? And they want to be in control all the time. So this kind of breaks down that wall, and for them or even for their family to understand why are they acting the way they're acting, why are they stressed out over something that seems so minimal right at this point in time. So those types of things I think will help. And in addition, it's kind of relaxing music, I find anyways, maybe except for Fine. It's a little more upbeat, but but the majority of them are kind of relaxing, and for me the music helps me take that edge off. I have a playlist on my phone that's a relaxed playlist, right? And it's got songs that are kind of similar to mine as well. So I find I utilize that a lot just to calm down. So,
well, can I share that playlist in the description?
Oh, for sure you can.
Wonderful. It's in the description, so check it out. Fantastic. Do you remember a moment in the writing or recording process that really hit you emotionally?
I would say so. Yeah. There's I guess the very end of our last session when you sent me the copies of the masters, and I listened to the album the first time with my wife, like just seeing her reaction to the things that I've experienced and the things that I'm trying to portray in my music was a very difficult thing to see. Yeah, the closeness that I felt to her at that moment was it was very intense. You know, like it was very visceral. So I think that was one of the times where it hit me the most. Another time, I guess, my grandfather passed away as I was making this album as well, and I dedicated the album to him. And just I was talking to my father on Father's Day yesterday. That was another point where it seemed very raw, and they got a copy of the CD prior to even being released, just so they can help them through that that loss. So it's nice to be able to see like the music, the stuff you're creating, doing the thing that you're hoping that it would do, and help people, touch people, and help people get through difficult times.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you've already seen real world examples of your music helping others.
Exactly. Yeah. Great. It is my family, so that I don't know if they have to like it, but it's but it was really nice for them or for me to be able to see that for sure.
Wonderful. So I have to ask, what was your experience like working at Mikey Scott Studio to do this?
Oh, it was awesome actually. Yeah, it was. Actually, the way that I found you was through Google, right? I ended up finding you through the internet, and I was watching one of your reviews on a drum set.
Oh yeah.
And while you're doing, you're grabbing your drumsticks. I think you had your mic set up. You're talking about the mics you had set up, and then you end up dropping a couple drumsticks, and you made a joke about it. I'm like, that's the guy. That's kind of humor. I like that, right? Because like the album cover, it's called Infallible. It is, and there's a lot of pressure on people to be. Oh, I got to be perfect. Everything has to be good, right? We're going to do like 10 cuts of this. We're going to, splice this, and I hit a wrong note here, or whatever, right? And everybody wants to be perfect and put this persona on that they're perfect, but no one is, right? And to me, that's the beauty in the world is the differences of the people and how they're not perfect, and those individual traits they have. Those are the things that make them who they are, right? I don't like how society sometimes nowadays kind of. That sounds like an old man statement, but they kind of get rid of that, right? And they smooth out the rough edges, like of your voice or of your instruments, and it takes the raw emotion away from the world, right?
Imperfections can mean soul, can't they?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, that's why I thought, okay, this guy, he gets it, right? So I thought for sure this is going to be a good time, and I had a great time. I had a blast recording down here, and the way that you're able to hear a song pretty much for the first time, listen to what it is that I'm trying to portray, and then extract and amplify it, right? Extract the things that I'm trying to do and amplifying them with other instruments and stuff that I don't know how to play, right? and having different sounds for each song, and drawing out what it is that I'm trying to express. It was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I had a wonderful time recording it. I was really glad for the sessions. I had such a good time.
It was an awesome time.
Yeah. And I'm hoping you're enjoying listening to Ryzin's music in the background right now. So where can we find Infallible?
Well, you can get a hard copy CD. So those are available right now. It'll be I guess it'll be through Facebook Marketplace. That's getting pushed up, so people can actually purchase it there and contact me for those types of like that type of distribution. If it kicks off, then I'll have to do something a little more organized. But that's where it stands right now for that. But it's in addition to that. It's also streaming on a bunch of live platforms, such as
all the major services,
Spotify, and,
Apple, Spotify,
all those types of services through TuneCore. So, but yeah, if you Google the name Ryzin of Truth, it'll pop up. There is going to be some videos, lyric videos with the album art images. On YouTube, and that's going to be live tomorrow on the 17th. So that's coming up soon.
Wonderful.
And then you can actually comment on those videos. So we'll see what those comments look like.
Great stuff. And all the links to them are in the description as well. So please check them out. So if someone out there is struggling with PTSD or have a family member or friend who's struggling, what would you like them to take from your music?
I'd let them take a breath, right? Just take some pause in their lives and just know that things will get better. The songs, they're kind of like a journey. Like I said, they're chronological order from when I wrote them. So you can kind of see at certain points in my life where I can see, and people that know me can see, oh, this is when this was happening, and this is when this was happening. Like it's been a long journey. So at the very end of it, the last song, "Take Your Time," I think that one speaks to. I like that one being at the end, and it kind of wraps everything up because I think that's exactly what the people should be doing, and they should take away from this music is that you need time to heal. You can't push yourself, and you need the support of your family. And that's basically the conclusion, the culmination of everything up to those events, up to this date. So, if anything, take a breath and take some time.
And I'll have some links in the description as well if you're looking for any resources to help with PTSD or mental health. So, Ryzin, you're going to do a performance for us at the end of this video. So, which song are you going to do for us?
I'll do "Take Your Time."
Do "Take Your Time." Fantastic. This is Ryzin performing "Take Your Time" live at Mikey Scott Studio. Thank you so much for coming in today for this.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, enjoy.
Another contest. Just want my soul to get some peace. I walk this time back very slowly. But who needs thorns with scars like this? I felt my fair share of anger. I felt the cold side of tears. I walk the ashes of the fires. And I felt the cold hand of fear. You say you reach to understand me, but meetings and pills are all they see. I can't take another study. So get these papers off of me. say you want to get to know me. You say it's time to tear down walls. It's time to walk around this darkness. Well, don't be surprised